Reporting live from Breakfast Club in Atlanta, Fright Plus News, I'm Janaba. One of this decade's most talked about controversies has found its way into hip-hop after released documents of the Epstein files will make mention of both Jay-Z and fellow rapper Pusha T over the weekend. Now, for those who don't know or haven't really cared to learn more about the Epstein files, they are documents of over 6 million pages highlighting the criminal activity of child predator, the late Jeffrey Epstein, and his circle of powerful friends. The files have gone on to expose and attach several notable names to alleged sex crimes. Now, rap mogul and tycoon Jay-Z has found himself attached to the recent chatter about the files after he would be specifically mentioned through a report made by an anonymous person. The report made in 2019 would be included into the files for further investigation. It goes on to read, in approximately 1996, Blank resided with Blank in Blank. An unknown man abducted Blank from her home, whence she later awoke in the presence of Harvey Weinstein and Sean Carter. While Weinstein had inserted his fingers into Blank, Blank believed she was in Epstein's mansion in Florida. Blank estimated she was abducted on 7 occasions, awaking each time in an opulent indoor setting. Blank suffered from sex abuse on multiple of those occasions in which Epstein participated. Blank recalled Leon Black and William Barr, current United States Attorney General, being present during some of the occasions of abuse. In approximately 2006, Blank last recalled being abused by Epstein. Now, some key things to note about this mention of Jay-Z: this report was made to an FBI tip line and has not been verified, and Jay-Z himself has not been mentioned in any flight logs at this time where he would visit Epstein's infamous island, where many of the accused sex crimes would take place. The same can be inserted about Pusha T's claim as well that says back in 2007 he helped drug a woman that was later abused by Harvey Weinstein. According to Variety, these accusations can be faked or falsely submitted, but because of the Epstein Files Transparency Act, everything sent to the FBI in connection to the files had to be released. Now, despite these reports possibly being false, many online users are now debating the possibility of Jay-Z being guilty, especially after a few recent court battles that include a woman who accused him of rape last year, in which the accuser would end up getting the lawsuit dismissed, another courtroom victory that included Ramir Satterthwaite, a man who claims Jay-Z is his father. What makes this noteworthy is that if Jay-Z is his father, that means that Jay could have been intimate with Ramir's mother when she was underage. And to mention, Harvey Weinstein and Jay-Z do know each other and worked together before Weinstein's arrest in 2018. With former associate Sean Diddy Combs being in jail, many have now predicted that Jay-Z will be next.
Y'all thought the downfall of Diddy was something. The downfall of Jay-Z is going to be something. Jay-Z is working overtime to make sure his empire won't crumble apart. As soon as he was naming the Epstein files, they gonna take all the posts down and everything. He probably seen it and made some calls. Was like, nah, get that shit removed right now. I just want to know what Beyonce gonna do when all of this shit come to light. Like, is you finna stick by this man's side, or is you leaving, or are you an accomplice? On the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
As mentioned, it appears that some people believe this could be true, while others are standing behind Jay, with the thought that he being a successful black man is why he's a target. The Breakfast Club analyst Lauren LaRosa would take to social media to point out the likelihood of these claims against Jay-Z and Pusha T being false. She would go on to write on X, here's what's most important to note about the Jay-Z Pusha T Epstein reporting, that are buried in most coverage but should be headlines. The mention of Jay-Z and Pusha T did not come from Epstein's personal records at all. Didn't even come from anything that was corroborated or verified by law enforcement. Jay-Z and Pusha T were named in a tip via hotline to the FBI. This uncorroborated claim could come from anyone at any time via this hotline. These claims were never investigated by authorities. 2. Reasonable Doubt, Jay-Z's debut album, had just dropped in June of '96.
So am I the only one who thinks it's weird how black media and black blogs have picked up this whole Jay-Z being and Pusha T being on the Epstein list when he ain't on the Epstein list? They're writing it to get engagement. This is the bullshit, but this is exactly one thing I got to give the White House. They know what they're doing with social media. They know how stupid you guys are. They know exactly what you're going to pick up on and give attention to. So now we sitting here talking about Jay-Z in 1996. In 1996, Reasonable Doubt dropped. And if you know, you know. We got that Jay-Z. And then we got Pusha T. In 1996, he was 19 years old. And the clips was nowhere near out. But these two young black brothers had so much pull in 1996 that they got to hang out with rich, wealthy white men like Jeffrey Epstein in their Miami mansion while allegedly a young woman was violated. That tip line call, I'm sure it came from somebody who her last name is the opposite of left. But all of that got you guys talking about that and not talking about what's actually going on right now.
Dude, does anybody use their head anymore? Like, does anybody use their brain? Why would Jay-Z in 1996, 1994 be with Harvey Weinstein? That little black boy from Marcy Projects who was selling coke be with some of the wealthiest white billionaires in the United States. Like, do that even sound right to y'all? Harvey Weinstein, who had an Oscar by then. I see what type of person you are. He spoke on the black man who was in the files because of a tip, which the FBI didn't take serious because it came from a homeless person if you actually read the files. But you didn't take serious the emails where they are communicating. Y'all thought y'all had one, but unfortunately it failed again.
Now, despite this information being possibly inaccurate, Jay-Z is still facing attacks online from the likes of 50 Cent and Nicki Minaj, and claims are even circulating that he and his wife Beyonce are losing followers online because of it. Those claims have also been unverified. Now, what makes this whole thing worthy of a conversation is that Jay-Z has had public association with notable people who are currently in jail for sex-related crimes, including R. Kelly, whom he did 2 albums with. Back in 2024, former Rockefeller associate Choke No Joke would suggest that Jay-Z and Weinstein's relationship was much deeper in the business.
Who we seen Jay close to? Harvey Weinstein, right? Him and Harvey Weinstein got... Harvey Weinstein has Jay-Z's rights for television and movies. You knew that?
No, I was
Jay-Z sold his life rights to Harvey Weinstein.
So, I don't think Jay has been secretive about him being just the ultimate capitalist. But you think it's deeper than just money?
Yeah, because he signed up for something that he can't get out of.
As far as the recent reports, Jay-Z nor his team has yet to publicly respond to these new claims. Let's talk about it more in the comments below. Do you think Jay-Z's recent mentions is a part of a conspiracy to take him down because of his success, or do you think he could possibly be involved? Save the day for the latest news in comedy, culture, and sports by subscribing here to our YouTube channel. And if you enjoy content like this, head over to hypersclub.com for full interviews and more original stories. And if you have a story you think we should cover, send us a message now at hypealerts.com. Reporting live from Hypers Club in Atlanta for Hype Plus News, I'm Janaba.
Running a business is one thing. Getting people to know about it is another. That's why Hype Plus is now teaming up with business and brand owners to produce their own custom commercials to air across our network of over 1 million subscribers. From the script to who even stars in your commercial is made easy for you. Let us get the word out while you build your company.